Hello everyone. Hopefully you get to see a playing Mononoke. Going crazy though. Hello everyone. I hope your guys' day is going super well and your week is going well. Today we'll just be kind of yapping, you know, getting that yap, getting that yap. I do want to go. I know Gamescom's opening night was today, which is kind of weird to call it opening night if it's in the day, but who am I? But I kind of wanted to go over everything that was announced. I did watch, like, part of it today, but not all of it. I did watch part of it, but not all of it. So some of these I'm going to remember the trailer for, and some of these I'm just not going to remember the trailer for. The ones I don't, we'll probably watch them on stream if they sound interesting, or probably in general. But a lot of these looked... there were some surprises, some not. I was going to say, like, we're going to do... I originally was going to say we're going to rank everything. We're going to do a tier list, and we're going to rank everything that happened at Gamescom. But that's just not fucking possible, dude. There's so much non-information. So, like, there's only one piece in here I think is kind of, like, non-information. And, oh, that's... But, as far as everything else goes, it's just major announcements or big updates or DLC announcements or stuff like that that we'll be ranking. So, right off the bat, things that aren't going to be included. It's like Squid Games, X Fortnite. No, anything World of Tanks is not getting included because it's fucking too... It's just World of Tanks, man. And then any... kind of like a couple of other things, but DLC, regardless of the size, is going to be included, or stuff like that. I know... What was it? The Universalist... I don't remember. There's some game that's just now getting its PS... I think it's like Age of Empires 4 is finally getting a fucking PS5 port, and that was a big announcement. It's like... Not really, no. But I am going to look and make sure we got everything first before we just hop into it. Because I do want to kind of go over a majority of it, because a lot of it was kind of cool. There was a lot of shit I didn't even know about, and apparently it's like, oh yeah, people knew about that. I was like, oh my god, really? Everything announced today at game opening live. I'm pretty sure we got everything, but just in case. Like, everything that's bigger. Yeah. Some things aren't that impressive. Huh. Oh, yeah, Outer Worlds 2, we're not going to be looking at, because it's just more, like, stuff that's going on with that. There is one here that I did not grab. Alright, give me a second. She's a little fussy. She went to the vet today to get her annual checkup and her annual vaccination, so she's a little fussy. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I think we got everything. Let me go ahead and just swap on over. Why is it so weirdly killed? There we go. All right. So here's the tier list I'm thinking. Going from the top down, we got super hyped. We got why hello there, which is like kind of hyped, like neat. Looks promising. Just stuff like I haven't heard of. That's like, it looks pretty good. Meh. No feelings indifferent about. Pepe Sag. Some titles kind of are going to hit that Pepe Sag just because of the development background that's behind them, or just the bastardization that's taking effect on them. And LOL, Lamau even. Basically shit that's just like, why is they paid a lot of money for this shit and got fucking, yeah. What was that one fucking game that was accused of being AI that was shown at the fucking Game Awards? Hatley, that's right. That was last year. So just shit like that, or Concord level fucking shit. And believe me, I think we got a Concord. I personally think that there is a Concord in here. I'm not gonna spoil which one it is, but there's definitely a Concord in here where it's just not gonna fucking do well, chat. I guarantee it. Alright. So, I guess, I wish I could mix it up a little bit. Wait, catch me up. Oh, sweet. What up, Ben? Gamescom opening night was today. I don't get why they say opening night. But basically, it was a bunch of announcements on games and shit like that. Games, shows, anime, whatever have you, that have to do with the gaming industry. And so a lot of announcements, and we're, as a kind of just a fun haha, catch everybody up, we're going to do like a tier list ranking how cool they were or not. Some of them we're skipping over because it's like, hey, World of Tanks got a 2.0 update. World of Tanks got a new crossover, or Fortnite has a new event coming. But everything else in here is kind of like decently sized, like updates or trailers or something. Some of it's non-information, like some of it's literally information for upcoming information, but we're still going to rank it because it's a good property. Our rankings are super hyped, which is like, I'm fucking turbo excited. Why hello there, which is I'm excited for it. Actually, let's just change this. Excited. If I could spell right. Excited. Looks promising means I'm interested. Maybe I haven't seen much of it. I'm just interested in it. Meh is not really. Could go either way. Pepe Sag is like, hey, I know the development history a little bit of it. It's not looking great, and I don't think it's going to do well. And then LOL Lamau even is kind of like, why are you here? You know, who put Jeff Keighley on the mic? You don't deserve to be up here. Well, how dare you stand in spaces that he once stood, you know? Shit like that, like Concord and fucking Catley, which is like an AI cat game that was shown at the TGA of last year. And is for like, we'll watch some of the trailers here and there just to kind of catch everybody up. Like, if we don't fully remember it, we'll watch a trailer here and there. But I don't expect this stream to get away without being copyright struck, but fuck it. All right. Let's do the first one. I'm just kind of gonna do that. And Europa Universalis 5. So for those of you who don't know about this game, this is kind of like a competitor to Civ, but a little bit more in-depth. It's been a minute since they've made another one. I know Europa Universalis 4 was pretty well received, and they've kind of just been teetering on the edge of non-existence while Civ is just picked up in Steam. Well, it's fucking crashed. Just be real. Civ 7's a fucking nightmare from what it seems. Civ 6 was not impressive. Civ 7 was less than impressive, less than even that. Civ 5 was like well received, but people kept comparing it to Civ 4, and then Civ 4 is like the golden one, right? But as someone who does play Civilization or 4X sim games, this is kind of exciting to see. I don't know if I personally will get into it too much. This kind of borders on the Anno 1800 territory, where it's like, I like the idea of it, but I'm not sure if I want to commit that many hours to it. However, it does look good for those who are very interested in it. So I'm going to put that in looks promising. I think the whole series is really cool, and I like that there is competitors out there to Civ. Because if there's no competitors to Civ, then it's just going to keep making dumbass decision after dumbass decision. We can watch the trailer for that one. Let me grab it. Yeah, this is cool. It's more European sim. It's just a cinematic, really. It's a reveal trailer. Oh, crap. Immediately proven wrong because, like, you got fucking Aztecs. Yeah. This looks cool, you know. I think the Civ heads are going to be really excited about that one, and I'm excited for them too. It looks good. It looks cool. I haven't played any Europa Universalis game, so it looks promising for those who are interested. All right, let's see. We do have some down here. Okay, Warhammer 40K: Dawn of War. So, I'm not super familiar with the Warhammer universe. I've tried to get into it a couple times, but it's just kind of... There's a barrier of entry to it. That being said, I do like what I've seen so far. I think the biggest one I've played the most time into is absolutely Boltgun. And I know some of the lore of Warhammer. It's very intricate, very cool. So it's not surprising if you haven't heard of the Dawn of War series. It's basically a competitor. It's an RTS like StarCraft. It is pretty much a copy and paste of StarCraft in the Warhammer 40K universe. And it just fucking works. And I know that they recently remastered the original Dawn of War and released it. Not doing super well. But Dawn of War 4 is the 4th entry. So this is, for Warhammer 40K, guys, this is like your next StarCraft. To me, it's kind of a meh, because I'm sure it's cool. I'm sure it'll be really fun, and I imagine the tournaments will be super competitive and shit. But I think there's a reason why majority of people out there know StarCraft 2 rather than Dawn of War. It's because StarCraft 2 is just, even to this day, like, super, it is really easy to get into, really hard to master. And I think if it gets you into this, it's like a gateway drug to StarCraft. I think that's what a lot of people use the Dawn of War series for. Let's see. See if I can grab it, if we care for it. If it's like a longer trailer, we're not going to watch it. It's fucking out. It's about a minute. I'll pull it up, but then we'll just kind of like get to the gameplay.
18. We have no respite. His angels of death.
Cool cinematic.
And the galaxy.
Yeah, this is gonna make computers chug for sure. I'm sure the Warhammer 40K guys are gonna enjoy it. To me, it's just not that interesting. So it's like, eh. All right. Let's see. Death by Scrolling. Almost hit Silksong. So Death by Scrolling is an interesting one. It's made by the same guy who did Monkey Island, apparently. I'm gonna look it up real quick, because I know Jeff Keighley was fucking yapping about it. Yeah, it's made by the same guy who, It's made by the same guy who did Monkey Island and all that shit, and the idea is a roguelike where the screen keeps scrolling up, and you have to keep, like, going as fast as you can and getting as much shit as possible. I think it's a really cool-looking concept, for sure. These type of games have a 50-50. They either fall into the Vampire Survivors category, where they're extremely addicting, super simple, but super well-polished, and, like, a lot of depth to them. Or it's kind of like, it's okay, it doesn't last super long. Yeah, so it just keeps coming up, Ron Gilbert, that's right. I like how they make this a feature. It's like, dude, that's the roguelike. But it's a really cool concept, the idea of that as things go on scrolls. I'm sure there's been indie games like it, but I do like the idea. And I think this does have a potential to be another Vampire Survivors-like game where it's just super addicting and really cool to play. What I really, really hope they do, I think if you did multiplayer, I know it's maybe not designed for that, but I think multiplayer would be a really cool idea. But even as is, it does look promising. It's by a guy who has been part of this industry as long as the industry's pretty much been around. And if he's putting out fresh concepts like that, goddamn, dude, he's doing great. All right. A cursor go. Zero Parades. Okay. I get to talk about Zero Parades. This is going to be a fun one. So, for those of you who don't know, Zero Parades is made by the same developer that made Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium was one of the best received games in Gamescom. Well, it was super well received. It won it won a game award. It is a very intricate, very in-depth, super fun game. It is definitely a mind tickler, but it is a really super fun game. It's almost like the Baldur's Gate of a detective game, in a sense. Super cool, a lot of options, a lot of story there. It won a fuckload of awards for everything, and it deserved each fucking one of them. Zero Parades is from the same developer. You might notice I'm saying that kind of hesitantly, and that's because the developer behind Disco Elysium pretty much got rid of everybody. They've gutted everyone who worked on Disco Elysium. Apparently super fucking messy. It was a massacre at that studio. So saying, hey, it's from the same developer who made Death Stranding, who made Disco Elysium, not a good look, right? It's clearly they're trying to capitalize on the name, and they even, I'll show the trailer here in a second, but clearly they know that, hey, we're trying to capitalize on Disco Elysium style. But Zero Parades coming from the developer after they've canned almost everyone who fucking worked on that is so fucking sad, and it sucks to see that.
Brilliant, relentless, magnetic. Her name was Herschel. Dark gold hair, a well-worn life beneath. A dandelion puff, waiting to be blown. She tried to look out for me. For us.
Yeah, you can see a lot of Death Stranding influence. I keep saying Death Stranding. A lot of Disco Elysium influence. And unfortunately, it's just not there. Give me a second. Come on, okay, once in. But yeah, unfortunately, I think this is one I'm probably going to skip out on just because knowing the history of it. Let me look up Disco Elysium. Controversy. It's just one of those things where I don't think I'm going to be super excited for this one. Just because of knowing the development history and the problems that happened with Disco Elysium. Money was moved out of the company, which was then used in a hostile takeover, which ended with the team that came up with Disco Elysium being fired and the new owners reaping the profits of their work. So I'm personally, I'm not going to be supporting that company. Just because, if it's made by the actual developers who made Disco Elysium, you got me. But it's just made by the development studio. No. The equivalent of that. equivalent of that, I think, would be like, hey, the guys who are... I'm trying to think of a good example of it. Imagine that they basically said, hey, it's a new Banjo-Kazooie game, except made by people who... It's microtransaction at the ass because it's Microsoft, right? Or it's EA or Blizzard or whatever. It just sucks to see that. All right. Fallout Season 2. Alrighty. So, Fallout, the series, I get to talk about this much because we don't do TV shows, we don't really do movies, we do anime, we do fucking video games. I thought about doing it, but it's just kind of one of those things where it's sick. I don't think I do it enough times. I watch enough. But I did watch the Fallout series, and it was fucking great. And I'm a begrudging Fallout fan. I'm a begrudging Fallout fan because I hate Bethesda and their weird attitude towards a lot of things. But I do like some of the games that they put out, right? I do like New Vegas. I do like the Elder Scrolls. But I also really, really like the TV series. I thought it was a fucking really good representation. I thought that's what a video game... If, like, you do a more mature video game series, you should do a TV series, and you should handle it like they did. And with Fallout 2 taking place in fucking New Vegas, I'm super duper hyped. The trailer got me excited, and I was super excited to see, like, hey, we're getting both a pre-nuclear warfare and post-nuclear warfare. New Vegas. I'm excited. I'm super hyped for Season 2. I just really hope they don't spoil too much. They didn't spoil too much with it, but I don't think they did. I think it's going to be really exciting to see this. I also can't wait to see the discourse between New Vegas fans and the rest of the community, because goddamn, did they have a fucking fun time with Fallout 1. I don't think it's that serious, guys. I don't think it's that deep. Just ride the ride, dude. The Lore Mortis. Now, this is one I didn't get to see. So let's take a look. Jesus fucking Christ, it's 2.5 minutes. That is a lot of money to be throwing at something. Ghost Runner. Okay. I did like me some Ghost Runner. I did like me Ghost Runner. That's ominous. Fucking huge, dude. Holy shit, that's brutal. Fire. He popped the flask. You guys are fucking dead. Oh, I hate that. I hate that, chat. I hate that. I fucking hate that, chat. Jesus fucking Christ, that's gritty. Holy shit! Okay, I think I've seen enough. I do like the setting of it, for sure. It looks fucking gritty and dark. And the developers behind fucking, the creators behind Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner was a super high-octane, super fast game. This one seems to slow it down. Main concern is that the combat looks really not super in-depth. It looks like you swap, you dash, you shoot, you can block. It looks like almost Skyrim-y, standard Elder Scrolls Affair level of combat. I don't know. It looks promising, but I'm hesitating on that barrier. It's like, hey, I like the idea of it. The setting looks cool as shit, for sure. All right. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. That's going in the Lamau even. I still am not over the fact. Was it at the Game Awards? It was at like a big fucking... or was it State of Play? I don't remember. It was at a big fucking conference, and their big final... I think it was at the Microsoft event, where they revealed, oh god, here's your big world premiere. Super exciting. And then they hit you with Call of Duty Black Ops 7, the most fucking predictable ass shit you have ever seen. And apparently the big draw to this is the fucking storyline from the original Black Ops game. It's back, baby. You're gonna see it again. It's like, god damn, that's embarrassing. And as someone who did play Black Ops 7, I'm not gonna be picking up Black Ops 6. Someone who played Black Ops 6. They all run fucking together, chat. I'm not picking up Black Ops 7. That shit looks fucking boring. That shit looks like fucking garbage, man. I'm not picking it up. I'm sorry. I can't wait to spend $90 fucking on the same shit with barely any support. The only thing that will ever convince me to buy another fucking Black Ops title, honest to God, put Zombies Workshop support back in. Black Ops 3 I've spent so much time in this year just because it has Workshop support. Put that shit back in, and I'll put you up to a man. Otherwise, no, it's not. And I want to point this out. I did see this live. They had like fucking 10 minutes talking about this shit. Bruh, you don't need 10 minutes to sum up. It's Call of Duty. You bitches are gonna buy it if you fucking want to play it. It's wild. Alright, let's see. Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, Legacy of the Forge. It's a DLC for Kingdom Come 2. I did play the original Kingdom Come. I thought it was fine. It's one of those things that I don't know really what I was expecting because it is meant to be a very realistic approach to medieval RPG where like you're a peasant. You're not really that cool. And then you kind of get cool over time, and it's like, I really wanted that, and now I kind of regret asking for it. And Kingdom Come 2 came out last year. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and that's fine and all. I just didn't get into it. I'm sure it's great. I heard it had performance issues, so I'll pass for now. But a DLC is
Peggy 18.
well timed on it, honestly. It looks great.
Honored friends, masters of the blacksmith's guild, let me introduce a young master of our craft and new owner of Kutenberg's old forge, Henry of Skalitz.
We get to build a town?
Ready? We can begin.
That's cool, because I know Henry in the series, he is the son of a blacksmith, so it's cool to get back to that. I'm going to say mad depending on how much it is. If it's like a $20 DLC, I'm not going to get Hearthfired again. But, you know, I'm sure that people who want to build homes in Kingdom Come 2, this is a big one for you. It looks like Hearthfire for Skyrim, though, to me. All right. Where are we? Resident Evil... They kind of just gave a teaser trailer. So, for those who don't know, Resident Evil Requiem is Resident Evil 9. It got announced at one of the bigger events already. This was kind of just a, hey, we get a more in-depth look, so it's almost non-informational. It takes place after 7 and 8. I don't really know how the timeline flows from the Resident Evils into 7 and 8, because I thought 7 was kind of a reboot almost. But overall, I am excited for Resident Evil 9. I do like Resident Evil games, especially the more modern ones. I do really like them. And I'm excited to kind of get more into Requiem. I remember, we streamed Resident Evil 8 from start to finish on this way back in the day. It was like our first 4K stream. And I'm excited to see what they got for 9. I know that it was kind of almost non-informational what they were doing, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited, right? It just makes it harder to talk about. World of Warcraft Midnight, the latest DLC for World of Warcraft. Oh boy. I remember, I think I did see this. Fucking 4 minutes? Do the gameplay reveal, because that's what matters. So I, for those who don't know, I have played my fair share of Warcraft. My era of World of Warcraft was Cataclysm into Mist of Pandaria. I really liked Cataclysm, and I liked Mist of Pandaria. I know it's kind of it's almost heresy to say that. I did like it. I thought it was pretty funny, and I was just a young kid, and I enjoyed it. It's what got me in. Seeing Total Biscuit and Jesse Cox play fucking Cataclysm got me into it, and I loved it. I then went back. I didn't get into it. I think Warlords. Was it? Warlords of Draenor, I think, was the one I got out of. These are ranked. Bup, bup, bup. And they have the whole fucking plot here. Here we go. Burning Crusade, Wrath of Lich King, Cataclysm. Yeah, Warlords of Draenor, I was already out before Warlords of Draenor because you had like a 2-year gap, and they usually try to get it on 2-year gaps, but that one was, nah, dude. Yeah, it was not. I did come back for Dragonflight. I thought Dragonflight was really fun. I did not stay for War Within. But I did play WoW. I did like WoW.
Flickers,
I don't think this one's gonna get me back into it.
and in its trembling glow, you still cling to hope. The shadow is closing in everything. Succumb to fear. You must not falter. There will be no victory without suffering.
I skipped something. New feature, housing. You can make your own house in World of Warcraft. I know a lot of people are excited about that.
We cannot succumb to fear. We must not falter.
There are new
There will be
races.
no
you can be.
victory without suffering.
Yep, Paranir looks cool. Doesn't look as broken as the Dragonkin.
No survival without
Whatever race that was.
sacrifice. You feel it, don't you? The call of the void. That devouring host.
That looks fucking
With
cool.
no mercy.
I'm curious to see how that fits into the
No
usual
equal.
raid specs.
Come, little. The dark
Because, like,
come.
I think the class, let me see. Light class. What's the one that was introduced? Evoker, that's right. I think it was Evoker. That one was so good as a DPS. But I'm curious to see how these kind of fit in. But I don't think this is gonna get me back into WoW. I think I've kind of like moved on. Like I said, I did do Dragonflight because it looked really cool, and then I didn't get back into it. And the thing I kind of ran into Dragonflight was I need a bigger group of friends to play this with. And at its current price, it's like you got me fucked up. That being said, it did give me an itch to play WoW again, like to get back onto WoW Classic. I know, where are they? I think they're on Mist of Pandaria right now on WoW Classic, or are they in the Warlords? Which sucks, because I really thought they would stop at Cataclysm. Like I said, I like Mist of Pandaria, but Cataclysm was absolutely, like, best tier. One of the best, like, times for WoW ever. Alright. Silent Hill F. Alright, I got a PP, and then we'll get back to Silent Hill F. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, I'm back. Silent Hill F. So, I'm not going to be watching anything of it. I don't know. I don't think they're really strict about copyright, but you never know. Silent Hill F. So for the Silent Hill franchise, it's not been my biggest. I'm not the biggest fan of the Silent Hill franchise. I did like the 2 remake. I thought that was good. I did like the original 2. But I was not like a big fan of it. You know, like I thought it was good, but I was like, I like Resident Evil too much. I like the campiness of Resident Evil, and I like the pure horror elements of other games. What's interesting that I didn't know about Silent Hill F. So this isn't a reveal trailer or anything. It's just more information. So it's kind of a non-update. Is that this is made by the same team behind this is made by the same team that's behind the Resident Evil online game. I think it's Revelations. That's fucking almost non-playable and is straight up garbage. So it's made by the same people. And normally I'd say like, oh, well, hopefully whoever's overseeing that team is doing a good job keeping them on focus, because the gameplay looks pretty decent. But my problem is that the Resident Evil Revelations game was bad concept and bad execution. So I don't think there's really any redeeming factor of it versus like, I don't know, Silent Hill's a really really important franchise to a couple people. So I'm meh almost on like this. Let me do this. Let's put skeptical. Skeptical. Hello, that one. So I'm skeptical about both of these two. I think Valor Mortis on this goes in skeptical. The combat look. Yeah, I'm gonna put in skeptical. I'm gonna move this up. Skeptical. Man, I don't have anything. Skeptical. It's like, yeah, it seems kind of exciting, but if it turns out good, then we know the team behind Revelations can do something. But my problem right now is that it's made by a team that made a dog shit fucking online multiplayer Resident Evil game, which should never have came to fucking fruition. Hopefully it's good. All right, what else we got? That. So this is. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. No, Silksong did not get an announcement date today. In fact, if anything, it was a trailer for a trailer that we're getting on Thursday, which is probably gonna be an announcement date. All we got was Jeff Keighley showing some new gameplay and basically saying, "Hey, he can confirm it is coming out this year." Cool, awesome. That's gonna be Rough and Claire Obscure and the rest of those games for Game of the Year, I guarantee it. But that being said, Silksong is kind of this legendary title that even the people behind it are really well aware of the joke that it doesn't fucking exist. And we're getting more and more information about it. I know there's a lot of people already joking that the information that we're going to get on Thursday is that the game's fucking canceled, or that, hey, we're delaying it again, which would be fucking amazing. Just for the memes, just to say, hey, it's canceled. We're making a fucking live-action TV show of Hollow Knight Silksong. But I am super hyped for Silksong at its core, right? I am very, very excited for Silksong. I'm questioning if it can even live up to the hype of it at this point. It's kind of like a Half-Life 3 scenario where it's like there's no way it can ever live up to it. It's just there, you know? But I am still going to play it. I'm sure it'll be good at a minimum because they have Team Cherry. It's 3 dudes, I think, who are just polishing the shit out of everything. So I am going to be watching the announcement on Thursday. I think it's only 1:30 long, so it has to just be a release date. And my guess is, if I had to pick a release date, I don't think it's shadow dropping. I don't think it's going to shadow drop. I think it's going to be towards the end of the year. I'm willing to bet like November, October timeframe. Because I think what probably happened is because GTA 6 got delayed, I think they're going to be comfortable releasing it around then, right? That's my guess. And maybe it fucking shadow drops. In that case, you'll never see me again, chat. I'm playing Silksong. What is that? Oh, Unbeatable. Okay. Let's grab this one. This one had cool visuals. But I know this is isn't like the first time we've seen anything for it. This is like the final trailer, right?
You're just a part of my life.
It looks. I like the variety of levels and gameplay it seems to show. I know it's a rhythm game at its heart, but I'm excited for it. It does look really fun. It does look really cool. I think what you're gonna see is that there's gonna be one major complaint, and that is its runtime. I don't think it's gonna be a long game, but I do think it's gonna be one of those games that people are gonna be like, it's a sleeper hit. Everyone's not gonna remember this one, but it's good, and it looks really cool. I like the VHS, like early 2000s, late 90s look. It looks really cool. I'm excited. All right. Bam. Oh. Oh wait, you guys, can you see it? This is on. Okay. Monster Hunter Wilds X Final Fantasy XIV Online collaboration. So for those who don't know, Monster Hunter World had a collaboration with Final Fantasy. It was pretty well received, pretty fun. And for those who really don't know, Monster Hunter Wilds is currently in a fucking terrible state right now, right? I loved Monster Hunter World. I like the Monster Hunter franchise. I am currently playing through Rise. It's great. I like the Monster Hunter series. I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds, but it fucking does not run at all on anything. And that was at launch, and now it's even fucking worse. Capcom has shit the fucking bed as far as performance on this game to a ridiculous degree. And rather, they have put out a statement that they're working on an update trying to improve optimization performance. Chat, we're almost a fucking year in. Let's see. Yeah, we're almost a fucking year in, and it still does not run. Around this time is when they announced the fucking complete edition of the game, you know, like Monster Hunter World Iceborne, or whatever DLC that comes out, right? And it still doesn't fucking run. It's in worse state than it was on day one. And I think this was such a poorly timed announcement that it's fucking sad, almost. It's so fucking sad to see. It's like, I'd rather them come on stage, say, hey, we're sorry, we know it's not in a great state right now, we are pushing this update as fast as we fucking can, here's this coming down the line. But they didn't say a goddamn word about the performance update as far as I know. They just said, we're doing the Final Fantasy collab again, nerds. We know Final Fantasy sells bricks after bricks and gold. The Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy, I think, made like $2 billion. Here you go. Buy our fucking broken-ass game for $80 or whatever. Fucking disgraceful. All right. Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. I think I did see this. I know, like, this one's been cooking for a minute, too. Little shop management game. The Cult of the Lamb style travel. Like a roguelike kind of game where you get to be a salesman too. Roll! You've never seen rolling in a game before. Clap, nerds, clap. Looks interesting. It looks interesting. It doesn't intrigue me, you know? I think this is going to be a game for, like, Ganon or Sarah. This is going to be one of those games where, like, it sounds really cool, right? So for me, it's just kind of like a, I don't know. It doesn't really entice me. I'm a big fan of the art style. I like roguelites and the shop element, but I'm curious to see how it kind of comes together, how in-depth it gets, you know? Me, I like to... It's either one or the other. Like, I like to get a shop-like game where you just go bonkers, like, you just fucking optimize the shit out of it, or a roguelike where you optimize the shit out of it. Stuff like that, you know? Alright. Wham. Nothing. Ninja Gaiden 4. We already saw Ninja Gaiden 4. This is kind of more of a story trailer-esque thing. I'm excited. There's no way around it. I am excited. I need to play the original. I want to play all of them because, God, they look unforgivingly difficult, but they look so fucking cool. I'm a big counter parry guy right now, and I'm telling you what, this looks like right up my fucking alley, dude. And I know there's copyright music in there, so I'm not fucking playing it. Where are we? I said, where are we? What? Outlaws, Handful of Missions Remastered. I did want to check this out, because I think this looks exactly like kind of up my alley as far as boomer shooters go. Made by LucasArts, that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
You afraid of dying, kid? Keep that fear.
Sarah, come away from the window, honey.
Good afternoon.
I do like these old style, like,
Marshall in?
graphics. I do like them. They remind me so much of the fucking CDI.
No! Anna! You ain't a farmer, James. Your father were a farmer, and you ain't either.
A man can get too ambitious, wouldn't you say?
Right, but you never shot an innocent man.
I never met an innocent man.
Cool.
If I tell you where she is, will you let me go?
That depends.
This just looks cool. I don't know. I think to some people this is gonna be like, this looks so fucking bad. It doesn't look good. I think it comes down to how expensive it's gonna be. If it's like $4, dude, get the fuck out of
City
here.
rising.
Did this actually come out
City
yet?
has a fine name on it.
It's gonna take more than bullets to get what you want, mister.
Yeah,
Once
it's
a
out now,
lawman,
guys.
Always a lawman.
Oh wait, no, there's the classic for $6. It's gonna be $30 fucking dollars. You got me fucked up. I ain't paying $30 for that. You got me fucked up. I'll play the original. I'll play the original, chat. $30. You got me fucked up. I ain't paying $30 for that shit. All right. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Okay. My history with Lego games is I played Lego Star Wars Complete Saga on the Xbox 360. Fucking loved it. Didn't 100% it. I got close, though. Another Lego game. Lego Racers, I don't think that counts on Nintendo 64. Lego Racer 2 on the Game Boy Advance, that was fucking ass. I think, and then the next one was Lego Marvel Superheroes on the PC. That was one of like my first PC games I got when I bought my first PC. And after that, I just kind of like, not really super interested in the rest of the Lego games, you know? This one looks cool because of the amount of references they have to Batman properties. I think this is going to be like something, like Lego games are known for couch co-op. I think if they have that in this, it's something me and Sarah would probably like to play. It looks promising. Out of all the Lego games, I do like that it's trying to incorporate, it's kind of like Arkham Origins all the way up to points, and it's silly. It's a love letter to Batman, and I like Batman. Looks promising. All right, let's see. When is this? Cinder City. Oh, shit. I think I was there for Cinder City. This one, I'm very skeptical on. I'm going to spoil that right away. It's from, like, it's a South Korea, like, online game. Not an MMO, is it? Yeah, it's an MMO tactical shooter game. Big fucking ass.
Drop your weapon. Last warning.
You've crossed.
It reminds me so much of Metal Gear Survive, it's not even fucking funny. It's kind of, you can already see it's kind of chugging. I don't know. I'm definitely skeptical. I think I might even gonna put it in meh. Like, it's the lowest of meh, because I don't know, guys. I mean, we're no strangers to seeing, like, Korean MMOs get ported over to America and it being kind of like a bigger deal. Like, Lost Ark was that way, but I don't know, guys. I think it's gonna be a blend of fucking Metal Gear Survive and then fucking, what was it, Insurgency? Is that the one? No, Tom Clancy's... Fuck, what was it? Division. Yeah, Division 2 and Division 1. I think it's gonna be like that. It's even worse. Alright. Neverness to Everness. Gotcha game. Nope. Sorry, but no. I think we got two, like, big gotcha games. It's Neverness to Everness and Arknight's Infield. I think out of all of them, I would rank Neverness to Everness a little bit higher because its combat looks interesting. But they're gotcha games. They take over the fucking space and they run pockets. And that's me saying something because I have fucking fallen in the gotcha hole many, many times. But I love that each time these things fucking premiere at these big shows because they are billion-dollar industries, chat. $1 billion. And I'm sure Neverness to Everness is going to be a big hit too. Arknights 2, I think, is also going to be, or is this Arknights just Infield? Are they calling it 2? Either way, these both are going to be fucking huge. They're going to rake in a ton of cash, and they're just going to be another fucking little gotcha game, dude. Sekiro no defeat. Alright, this one I'm definitely showing off. So for those of you who don't know, a Sekiro anime has been teased and talked about for a long time, and I don't really know how to feel about it, just because, like, on one hand, I think it could work, on the other hand, ain't no fucking way. The art style's awesome, though. I don't remember the last time I've seen this kind of art style, where it's like vibrant paint. Yep. I'm excited to see it because it's going to finally canonize which ending is correct in Sekiro. And also, I love Sekiro so fucking much, chat. It's also brutal. Look at that. Like, they're not holding back on this one. Did they say what studio's behind it? Arch. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Arch. They have done... I have to go directly to their website. That is so fucking good. Okay. They have done... I Like You, which is a 6.17 on my anime list. They have done... Journey, Madarome Novera, and Shinsai Galaverse. Very unknown studio, I'd say. Is that it? There's another one called Arc that's done a little bit more in-between work. But either way, I'm excited for the Sekiro anime. It looks good. I'm curious to see how the action translates, because Sekiro is known for very fast-paced shit, like moment decisions, moment deflects, moment parries and shit. I'm curious how they capture that. Also, Wolf isn't really known to talk a lot, so we'll see. I also can't wait for the final battle with Ishin on that one. I can't wait to see him pull out a fucking Glock and hit us with the fucking ridiculous shit. Time Takers! Oh, yeah, baby. It's a good day when I get to talk about this thing. I don't know. First time we got to see it. This chat is the next Concord. I'm calling it. This is gonna be the next time. This is gonna be the next Concord.
I floated in an ale-induced stupor. A ghost of my former
At first, I thought this was like another Kingdom Come. I think this got premiered before Kingdom Come's DLC. So I thought it's like, oh, Kingdom Come shit. Let's fucking go. Just something I recognize.
I died. Instead, I was given a second chance in a strange world.
And then I was like, is this just another fucking... Like, is this a big expansion for the finals?
Alongside rogues from across the timescape.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm fine.
Interesting music choice. You got a monkey, which is clearly their quirky little thing.
I guess that's what we're here to do.
On the bright side, at least this one's free to play. I had to look in the description. It is free to play. There is, yeah. 801 to 299. Can we get a date when servers are gonna? Somehow Concord returned Concord. All right. Yeah, no, guys, this isn't gonna. It's gonna be bad. This is gonna be a shit show. This is by far and away the thing. When I saw, I was like, this is. I'd rather play Black Ops 7 over Time Takers. I guarantee you, Time Takers is not gonna fucking do well, chat. Like, I don't like the finals. I thought the finals was mid as fuck, and I've heard that they've gotten a little bit better. They're actually, you know, pumping up a little bit of more shit for it. You know, cool. Guys, fucking hell, that looks so bad. Okay, Ghost of Yote Legends is a multiplayer DLC that they announced even before Ghost of Yote came out. I like Ghost of Tsushima. I love the idea of Ghost of Yote. Guys, the game hasn't even come out and you're already announcing DLC. Let's fucking chill, right? Let's fucking chill. Let Ghost of Yote come out, then bring up the multiplayer DLC. Fuck. This is on PVKK or He-Man's. We'll do PVKK because I didn't even see PVKK. It's like a fucking management sim of wars, is what I got told. They got a minute, dude.
Good morning, Commander. The cooperative...
Wait, Kepler Interactive? What do they make? Yeah, they made Sifu. They're a publisher, right? They're a publisher. They've published... So Kepler Interactive published Clair Obscur and Sifu. However, they also published Scorn, which wasn't great. Bippin' Bits. I don't think they've done anything. Oh, they did Dome Keeper.
Day has honored me with the supervision of your well-being. Get you back up to speed before our lives are on the line. Glad to see you've not lost your touch. Multiple separatist vessels approach. They wish to eliminate this facility. Destroy them before they do.
The days fly by when you love what you do.
Honestly, I went into it not expecting to really be interested in it. It looks cheeky. It looks fun. It looks fun, yeah. It looks fun. Kepler Interactive, being a publisher, that doesn't mean anything. Bip Bits, clearly a small developer. It looks tongue-in-cheek. It's not going to take itself too seriously. Looks like a fun little management sim. I'm interested, for sure. All right. Let's just do He-Man and the Masters, because that kind of landed on both. My first instinct on this one is this by the same studio that did the recent TMNT game? Because I want to say it is.
At last, Castle Grayskull is mine. Not so fast, Skeletor.
Really trying to hit that nostalgia bone, aren't they?
Happening? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, coming soon to all platforms.
Yes, it's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Intense beat-em-up action that puts the power in your hands. Grab a friend and fight for Eternia with 4 playable heroes. Classic arcade controls. It's powered-up pixel perfection for your gaming console or personal computer.
Who made
He-Man and
this?
the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, coming soon.
Bitmap Bureau. Is that right? Bitmap Bureau. They also made Terminator 2D No Fate, 88 Heroes, Ninja Shootdown, Battle Axe, Xeno Crisis. Xeno Crisis seems to be the most. It looks fine. I'm sure it's gonna fall right into that like. I'm sure it's gonna fall right into that like mesh where if like you like the arcade TMNT games, it'll be right up your alley, and it's really hitting that funny bone for a lot of nostalgia bait. I like the TMNT arcade games for sure, but I'm not a big He-Man guy. I'm gonna be real with you, not a big He-Man guy. All right. We'll go closest. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, Order of the Giants. This is DLC for The Great Circle. I haven't played The Great Circle. I heard it was actually a lot better than people were expecting. I'm just not interested in it. I did like the Indiana Jones movies for sure. I'm just not super interested in The Great Circle. I think the big thing is forcing requirements for some people is kind of shitty on your PC. If you didn't know, The Great Circle, if you're on PC, requires a ray tracing GPU. That sucks. I really don't think that should be a necessity, but that's not what turned me off from the game. I'm just not super interested in it. Alrighty. Everwind. I did want to check this out, because this looks, on the surface, looks like kind of shitty. This looks kind of fucking shitty. It looks like a Minecraft clone. Okay. By Bohemia Interactive. And it's Minecraft. That sounds like Minecraft too. Oh, you get machinery though. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh god, look, it's standard fucking Skyrim combat. Doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would. I don't think I'm the target audience for this. If you don't know, I really do not like survival crafting games outside of like a handful. So this one's not looking super interesting to me, but I will say it doesn't look like shit. I apologize. It does not look like shit. It looks like It does obviously borrow a lot from Minecraft. But I mean, Minecraft is like literally the genre-defining game, so you're gonna have to. Kind of like how Souls-likes are all Souls games. Alright. Speaking of Souls-like, Onimusha, Way of the Sword. This looked fucking good. I have never played an Onimusha game, but this does look really exciting. It looks creepy as fuck.
Where are my lamps? Hello there,
It's also by Capcom, so, you know.
samurai.
Who knows?
To think something like this was right under the city.
Hell yeah. Black is Harry.
Fear some power. Be careful.
Oh, righteous! And after everything you and your awful kind put him through, too.
It looks so cool.
Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you something to cheer you up.
Are the rest of the Onimusha games like this? Yeah, kind of.
New ways controlling this lightning.
I really hope they stick with the darker visuals. It looks good. I really should play an Onimusha game. It looks good. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be cool. I'm a sucker for, like, Neo likes, Souls likes, whatever have you. Routine. I think I did see this one. I think I did see. Yeah, here it is. Looks spoopy. I can't wait to see the 17,000 game theory. Well, actually, it's not Massacre of Horror, so game theory ain't gonna do shit. I love this. That's such a cool element. I do like the idea of it. It looks great. It looks like body horror space-esque. I'm excited for it. That's gonna be good. All right. I guess Epsilon. This is another game I see of. Not the baby frog! Crocodile. Another side-scrolling beat 'em up game, huh? I love the art style of it. Reminds me a lot of Dead Cells. All right. That was quick. Unpretentious spectator. Okay, it looks like we got disconnected for a second. Then I will report them. Sorry, we got disconnected for a second. My guess is just the cringe on the bot. But he's been dealt with. This looks cool. I mean, it is a side-scrolling beat-em-up. I'm not super interested in it. Looks cool. I'm sure that the fans of that will be excited. Alright. Enzoi Island Getaway. Enzoi is basically a runner-up. It's like a more realistic Sims game. I remember the big thing is that you could run over fucking babies. You run over kids and babies. And apparently it's just a DLC. Like, you can now go to an island getaway. Cool. Enzoi is interesting. I do like the idea of a more realistic Sims game, because I don't think there's really many games out there that mimic the Sims. But you know, I'm not interested. Not interested. I know its character creator is extremely in-depth, though. That's really cool. Voidbreaker, that came out today. I think they shadow dropped that. It is a roguelike shooter game. Oh, it's just the launch trailer. So this is it. It's shadow drop. That was the trailer because it's been announced already.
That's the thing with this place. There is no end. Just a nice little reset button.
Stubby games and play stack.
That's why we have to escape. No one else.
They made the Entropy Center, which was really well received. It looks exactly like Voidbreaker. Looks interesting, but I'm not sold on it, you know? I think there's a lot of games like it, and I'm not super sold on the idea of it. Best of luck, though. Swords of Legends. Alright, we get to talk about this. Because you got fucking Onimusha. You know, Way of the Sword, and it's Sword of Legends. These games look so fucking alike. It's also worth mentioning that there are so many out there that are trying to get a hold of the Wukong style that it's insane.
Millions of souls pour into the underworld every day. You're no different. My lord. He's here.
I bid you walk the mortal world once more.
At least it looks fantastic. I remember when Black Myth Wukong trailer dropped, everyone was so blown away by it.
Return to their roots. You shall gather the souls that
It looks
stray.
gorgeous.
I've watched
Just show me the
over
gameplay.
this city for ages. My fate. You can judge my fate. Why wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do what brute strength cannot?
And sacrifice ignites the war banner.
It looks a little bit like faster Wukong, but without the depth of combat, and that makes me a little skeptical, for sure. I mean, Souls-like fatigue is a real fucking thing, right? We have so many Souls-like games nowadays, it's insane, but we'll see. I know there's one that just came out this year that is just not doing super well. Well, I guess we'll just see how that one goes. Road Kings! Fuck yeah, Road Kings! Oh my god. At first, I honestly I didn't see that first part. I thought this was GTA 6. But it's just a trucking game.
Bad news,
Go for severe weather. Be the hero of the open. My only hope is that they are self-aware of, like, how stupid this looks on paper, and they just kind of crank it to the fucking max. Let's see. Who's behind this? Saber Interactive. Saber Interactive, they've done a lot of shit. Oh, wow. They did the Crysis games, and they've done a ton of games like it. Alright, fuck it. I mean, Roadcraft. Yeah. And Space Marine 2. Okay, so they've been around the block. They've been around the fucking block. Not interested. Not interested. American Truck Simulator has enough mods that it'll keep me happy if I ever want a fucking truck, you know? Alright. Okay. This one I get to talk to. Black Myth Zhangqi. This is by the same people who made Black Myth Wukong, and it looks like they're going through more Chinese mythology, going Zhangqi next. I'm very excited. I am super excited. I loved Black Myth Wukong. I'm super hyped for this one. I can't wait for them to keep it going. I'm curious to see how they vary up the combat between Wukong's like kind of free-flow, brutal method versus Zhangqi. I'm excited. Oh, fuck it. Maybe they'll make it like an RTS. I don't know Chinese mythology. Delta Force. This game, it's weird to see this game because I know it's been out for a minute. I think this is like the out of early access shit. Yeah, console. Was it really just the console release trailer? Oh, then fuck it. I'm out. I heard it's mid as fuck. We're not showing shit. It's just a console release. That should have been a non-information thing. Bubsy 4D, baby! Fuck yeah, we get rid of all these pussy-ass games and we get in the real fucking shit. Bubsy 4D is here to fucking... Here we go, baby. Another Bubsy game. Pilot's license? What for?
Remember me? Your old pal Bubsy?
Holy shit.
From all those classic games you loved.
Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D.
Oh my god. He's a parent now. He's a dad. If Bubsy can get laid, so can you, chat.
This I like. So, where are we going next? Don't mind if I do. Zoink! They call me the Orange Blur.
Oh my god.
What if these outfits come with pants? You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby.
It seems to be self-aware. Yeah, I think Bubsy lives in a paradigm where the developers know that everyone hates him and are just rolling in self-irony and deprecation to make him work. I think so. I think they're very well aware of the joke at this point. I'm putting him in Lamau even though it does look kind of cool. I'm just gonna put him here because who would have fucking guessed Bubsy before we get any more Crash Bandicoot, man? Who would have fucking guessed? Year 2025, we got fucking Bubsy 4D. The best part about Bubsy being a thing is I get to text my friends like, hey, Bubsy's back, baby. Damon Ex Machina Titanic Scorn. I didn't see anything about this. This was either before I started watching or right after I got off. I think it was before, though.
One other matter. The Alpha.
Oh, I did see this. Because the dialogue's so fucking stupid.
A world where we are the one and only human race.
I'm afraid your friends came far too late.
I see the years haven't been kind.
I know about the Alpha. Why is she here?
Fucking Jump Force looking ass graphics. I mean, the combat looks fucking... It looks entertaining. It looks like a bunch of jingling keys. I'm a baby. I think it looks cool.
Damned Outus.
You tore my heart out when you took him from me. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Stay alert now.
I'm not interested, but I can see the appeal, right? I'm not interested, but I can see the appeal. The dialogue's so fucking bad, but I don't think that's the point of the game. This is Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This, I don't know when this premiered. This is the one that apparently premiered after I got off. Not interested. I know Vampire Masquerade was not super well received. I remember being kind of like, what the fuck is this? Not interested, chat. The Darkest File. This one's confusing to me. Because Darkest File, as far as I understand, has been out for a fucking minute. What is this about? Is this just like another, hey, it's coming to console?
Now.
Okay, so they just brought it to Steam, so it is just kind of a port. It looks cool. I guess. I mean, sure. It's just Papers, Please in a historical Germany setting. Cool. I'm just... it's just now on Steam, I guess. The Divine Commedia. So, I thought when I saw this trailer, we're definitely watching this one, I thought they were about to say Dante's Inferno is getting a remake, and I was like, holy shit, no goddamn way. Divine... oh, fuck. Divina Commedia. God, I cannot spell it. But I am very excited. Fuck. Well, rip. I'm very excited about this one. We'll watch the trailer. I think that's a sign. Although, I'm skeptical about this. It says in-game footage. Is it? That looks a very free-flowy-esque combat. I like the enemy design, though. It looks good. It looks good. I'm very, very excited about it. I think, so let's see, the ones we had left. Battlestar Galactica, it's a Galactica strategy game, Scattered Hopes. I like Battlestar Galactica. Genshin Attack was not on there, but it's a Tony Hawk with Japanese trains. I didn't see that. Long Gone is a pixel art, The Last of Us. I don't remember. I think if there's anything else. There was a Sonic Racing Crossworlds where it's like a new Pac-Man collab. Okay. Lords of the Fallen 2, I'm not a big... Lords of the Fallen was okay. Not a big fucking excitement thing for me. I'm just really quickly going through everything. Oh yeah, Silent Every Sin's Origin. They did talk about the beta test for that. That's gonna be shit. That's gonna be so fucking bad, dude. Cult of the Lamb gets a new DLC or expansion for Woolhaven. That's gonna be exciting for a lot of people. I've never played it. Okay, Project Spectrum. They didn't give us a ton to go on, but basically it is, from what I'm reading in this article, psychological horror shooter where you could be the monster. Yeah, it's kind of like Fear or Hunt Showdown. Interesting. Sure, for sure. But, overall, I think there's a lot of cool things I didn't expect coming out of left field for this one. Like, I'm very excited for this. I think out of all the new shit that was shown, this is probably up there. I really hope this does well, so that way we have, like... I don't know. On one hand, I'm kind of getting sick of fucking Souls-likes, for sure. But I am excited for this one. And hopefully Silksong news on Thursday. Who knows? Either way, chat, I think that's all I got for you guys today. We're going to be back on Friday. We're going to be finishing Mario Odyssey. And then afterwards, I think I have a special announcement for what we're going to be doing for pretty much the remainder of the year, if I had to guess. I don't know when we're going to be starting it, but it's another marathon of a series that I hold very dear to my heart. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!